Hey guys, good morning, day 5. And today, I'm trying to hold this as steady as possible. Today, our move of the day is a push-up. Now, I know what you're thinking. I can't do a push-up. Well, yes, you can. I'm going to show you so many levels that you pick one that works best for you. And what level I want you to pick is one that you're able to do about 15 of them in a row. Now, of course, you may have to take a break in between, not 30 seconds, just a few seconds, just to resituate yourself and then do it again. So I'm looking for about 3 sets of 15. The reason why I'm holding this camera is because the first one I'm going to show you is a standing push-up. And so all you need is just wall space, basically. And what this is doing is alleviating some of the body weight depending upon how much upper body strength you have. So I'm going to angle this up a little bit and get you in front of a wall so that I can show you a level 1. This video is going to be a little bit longer than usual because there are so many levels. So I'm going to find my wall. All right, I'm going to sit you down. All right, so right up against your wall. Okay, you're going to be getting a back view here, okay? My wall's a little narrow, so I'm going to take my hands out a little wide, okay? You're going to lean into this wall, feet together, heels firmly planted on the floor. My heels are flat on the floor, all right? Hands are wide. You still want your wrist in alignment with your shoulders. The wider they are, the easier it is. The closer together they are, the harder. Let's see if I can get down a little lower so you can see me. All right. So you start up high on the wall, okay? Keep your chin off your chest, hands wide. Lower and lift, lower and lift. As you lower, your heels come off the floor, and then as you push back up, they flatten back out. Slight bend in your knees, don't lock out your knees. Lower and lift. All right. The reason why I say use the wall, because if you're coming this far down a push-up and going right back up, you're not getting the full range of motion. So you're working your pectoral muscles, but you're not getting any of the deltoids in the back. Because when you lower, okay, you got to come all the way down and then push all the way up, okay? So that it engages your pectorals and then also your deltoids in the back. So you want full range of motion. All right, I'm going to rotate you over towards my mat here. See if I can get you in view. You're still a little high. Hold on. There we go. All right. So, down to the mat. All right. Level 2, stability ball. This can be your best buddy right here. All right. I call her Bertha. So, what we do, you want to take this ball. You're going to lay it right across the ball. All right. Now, the closer to your chest this ball is, the easier these push-ups are going to be. But you're going to see that you can't get all the way down because you have limited range of motion. This ball is too close. All right. So where I like to start my clients is roll that ball down till it's right underneath your hips. All right. Now, my feet, as I lower, are going to come up. Right now, my toes are on the floor. You can see them right back there. They're on the floor. All right. As I lower down, they're going to come up, all right? Now, what I want you to focus on here is keeping a flat back, all right? Your glutes are tight, and your abs are sucked into your lower back. Suck that belly button in always, okay? Hands, you want your wrist right underneath your shoulders again. And get this ball centered into the mat, okay? Part of your core action here is holding that ball in place, okay? It's not going anywhere because it's got your weight to support yourself, all right? So, hands again, the wider the easier, the closer the harder, all right? So you're going to lower and lift, okay? Very easy here, okay? Because you got that ball supporting half of your body weight. So lower and lift. When you lower down, you're lowering your chin towards the mat, not necessarily your face, all right? Never look underneath yourself. This is a no-no, okay? And you're never looking straight out so that you're straining that neck. We don't want that either, all right? So you're looking straight at the floor, probably about 2 inches out in front of you. Lower and lift. Lower and lift, all right? If that is too easy with that right underneath your hips, You roll it right back to your thighs. This is going to create more of a plank. Your feet are completely off the floor during the entire process. All right? Hands are shoulder width apart. You're going to lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good. All right. Now you can continue to roll that ball as far out as you need to increase your intensity. All right? Now we're coming down to the floor. Level 3. We're going to take those knees. This is when you go to, they call them girl push-ups, okay? I don't like to call them girl push-ups. I just call them modified, all right? So what you want to make sure here on your knees, you want your feet crossed. See, my ankles are crossed right behind me. Line your shoulders up. Now you want a mat for this because you don't want to be on a hard surface on your knees anytime, all right? Now what's going to happen here, because you're kind of on your knees right here until you lower down, so I want you to take your stomach, your abs, suck them into your lower back again, tighten your glutes, and drop your hips forward. Now what you see here is I have created a straight line from my shoulder to my hip to my knee. That's the alignment you want, okay? So we're not here. We're not doing push-ups right here, okay? Drop those hips, tuck them under, okay? Hands are underneath the shoulders, feet are crossed, and you're going to lower and lift. Again, hands are wide. That makes it easier. The closer the hands are, the harder it is, okay? Full range of motion. So you need to get within 2 inches of the floor and push right back up, okay? Inhale, exhale. Make sure you breathe. A lot of people, when they do push-ups and they do abs, they hold their breath. Don't hold your breath. Your muscles need oxygen just like you need oxygen, so don't starve them or else they're not going to work, all right? Level 4, going out to toes now, all right? Same thing with your hands, either wide for easier, closer for a little bit more difficult, all right? See if I can get my entire self in the frame here. So I'm pushing myself forward so that my shoulder is in direct alignment with my wrist, okay? My feet are going straight out. They're about 2 inches apart and behind me, and I'm up on the balls of my feet, not my toes, on the balls of my feet. All right? Same thing. Suck your abs in, tilt your hips forward, and tighten your glutes. This is loose, tight. All right? Now right here, you're going to lower and lift. Lower and lift. Now if you can get about 3 here, then do 3 here. And then drop down to your knees, cross your ankles, and keep going. So you can change your levels throughout the process. Just try and get 3 sets of 15 in. It's going to help you build strength in your chest, but it's really an overall body exercise because you're engaging your core, your glutes are tight, your legs are extended, so you're getting quads and you're getting hamstrings, okay? So, people with wrist issues, hang there just a second. I'm getting my push-up stands. Okay. This is the reason these were invented, okay? Because what it's going to do is it's going to get that kink. See that kink right there? It's going to take that kink right out of your wrist, okay? So I'm going to set my push-up stands. You put them in the same place that you would as if your hands were on the floor, okay? These happen to be angled downward, which is better than flat out because it gives you a little bit more stability. All right. And they're padded, which is what I like. All right. So, got your hands, okay? Now watch my wrists. They're not going to bend, right? Not until I get down close and lower to the floor, all right? Feet are out, hands are wide, abs are tight, glutes are tucked, all right? Lower and lift. What this also does is allows you to get more increased range of motion and lift. So you're not coming all the way down to the floor because that would be impossible, all right? Because then you would hyperextend your elbows up past your back and that's not what you want. You want a nice even right there, push right back up. Okay? You never want to drop your shoulders past your hands. And up. You can do this on your knees as well. Okay? Knees are bent. You got the stands. Stands for people, they're good for people with wrist issues. Okay? Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good. So there's all your different variations on your push-ups. Like I said, 3 sets of 15. That's what we're going to start out with. All of these are basic moves throughout the week, and we're going to progress and start to take away our balance a little bit, which is going to engage your core so that every exercise you do will engage your core. So you don't necessarily have to spend 15 minutes every other day working core, because you should be working core all the time. Also a tip from me, the stability ball, Bertha. If you sit at a desk for a long period of time and you have an office chair and it's got a back on it and it's got armrests, get it out of the way. Take that stability ball, make that your office chair. What that's going to do, okay, is keep your core engaged because you got no way to lean back, okay? It's going to keep your glutes engaged because you don't want that ball to roll onto the desk or else you're going to go right along with it. But a chiropractor friend of mine told me that that is the best thing to, A, fix your posture, okay? Because a lot of people with lower back pain is because they're hunched over at a desk all day, okay? So draw your shoulders back, down and away from your ears, have a seat on that stability ball, and work away, work away. Don't slide under the desk. You'll be good, all right? Give me your comments. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys later.